Hi gorgeous! A very happy Frugal Friday to you. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I make videos like this every Friday focusing on drugstore products, so please subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos in the future. Today I'm putting two primers to the test. One is high-end, the other one is drugstore. They are the Hourglass Mineral Veil and the NYX Angel Veil. There's been a lot of talk that the NYX one is a dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil. Quite a price difference between these two. So definitely worth putting them to the test. I'll show you up close what they look like in a side-by-side application demonstration, and I'll also show you how they perform after a 12-hour wear day. Is it a dupe or not? I have nothing on my face right now as far as face goes except for moisturizer. El nada. I used the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer today. I am almost out. I love this stuff. By the way, for a tutorial on my eyes, I did a tutorial on this palette last year, I think. It's the Carly Bible Deluxe palette. I love this. I've hit pan on so many eyeshadows in here. Anyway, I have a full tutorial for this look. I'll have linked below if you're interested. On with the video. I am going to apply the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer on this side, and I'm going to apply its supposed drugstore counterpart, NYX Angel Veil, on this side. Really not much to show you. I mean, you've seen one primer apply, you've seen them all. I have never used the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is the first time ever I have used it. Sir. Same exact consistency as the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It is white in color, just like Hourglass's version, and it holds its own. It has a good consistency to it. It's not runny. It applies really nicely too. Sinks right in. It feels velvety soft on the skin. And I'll apply a little bit on the forehead up here. And also on the chin, because I get really oily right in this area, T-zone. And we are done. The foundation I am using today is the one that I like to use with all of my wear tests when we're talking about drugstore products. It's the e.l.f. foundation in this bottle. No name on it specifically. It's in the shade Porcelain. It just says it's an oil-free foundation. But I use this one because it doesn't last that long on me by itself. And that's why I like to test it out with primers, because if I can get this to go past the 4-hour mark, then we have a winner when it comes to primer. And no, I'm not dogging e.l.f. Last time I had talked about using this foundation to test other primers. For some reason, people thought I was dogging e.l.f. I love e.l.f. I really do. And I have a couple foundations from them that do wear extremely well. This one in particular just doesn't wear that well on me. But you know, every piece of makeup out there reacts differently from one person to the next. So if it works really well for you, that's great, that's wonderful. But that's why there is so much to choose from on the market, because makeup is not a one-size-fits-all. And I don't care what primer I'm testing, high-end, drugstore, I always use this one from e.l.f. And that's mainly been why I've kept it in my collection, even though it doesn't wear well on its own. It's excellent for when you do want to test out how well something will perform underneath it. And now that we have the full face on, of course, you really can't tell the difference from one side to the next. Hourglass, NYX, at least not at this point anyway. But we're gonna wear this for a full straight 12 hours. I'll come back, show you a check-in, and we'll find out, is the NYX Angel Veil all that it's cracked up to be, or should you just ignore all the hype? I have to tell you up front that I am very oily. It's hard to find a face primer that will keep everything intact on my face, and these two were no exception, unfortunately. But what I will tell you is that it's amazing how great the e.l.f. foundation looked on my skin after 12 hours of wear time, because at the 4-hour mark, it wouldn't even look this good. And this is what 12 hours of wear looks like with both the Hourglass and the NYX Angel Veil primer. A little shiny on both sides, but nothing really moved around the face. Hourglass is not one of those primers that has worked that well on me in the past, so to see that the NYX Angel Veil performed in the same manner here tells me that they are pretty close dupes of one another. And I feel like even though it didn't work for me, if you've had success with the Hourglass primer before, let's say you're running out and you're getting ready to go buy another one, don't. Get the NYX Angel Veil, try it out. You might actually prefer it, and there is a huge cost savings to be had there. And even if you've been curious about the Hourglass Mineral Veil, try the NYX Angel Veil. I do feel like it is worth checking out. It's not going to be one that I will use again in the future, and I feel like for those of us with really oily skin that is hard to control, it's not one of those primers that would work for us. But like I've said before in many videos past, makeup is not a one-size-fits-all. Just because I'm saying it won't work for me doesn't mean that it won't work for you. But it is actually a pretty good product, so those are my thoughts on it. Let me know if you've tried out the NYX Angel Veil, what you think about it, or Hourglass Mineral Veil for that matter. I would love to hear your opinions on either of these products. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I want to wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. We are on our way to Georgia, probably as you're watching this video. If you're watching it on Friday, we are on the road to my dad's memorial that will be happening tomorrow. So it's gonna be quite a exhaustive weekend, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has sent their well wishes, kind words, and support prayers. It really just means so much, and I'm so thankful to have all of you here rooting for me and giving me strength, and thanks to God also for that same strength from your prayers. You have just helped more than you know. So I just wanted to say that again. I know I've said it before, but I'm just gonna keep saying it. And again, I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again on Monday.